On me.
All right, I'm Rob with Pursuit of Purpose, and I got with me Chuck. Good Chuck up. What's up, kid? And today we came out to go on a tour of the Islamic Center and the Mosque here in Southeast Texas, and we came with a guest that's been on our show, Faris Abdallah, and we very much appreciate him being willing to bring us and show us into their world. And we're just, curious, got lots of questions, looking forward to it. I've never been inside of a mosque. I've never been inside any Islamic facility. And I'm excited. I'm actually a little bit nervous, if you can believe that. I mean, they told us that they're not going to do anything to us, so we trust them. Yeah.
Not till the camera cut off.
Right. But so who do we have here today?
We got the Imam, man. Imam / Malana, which is like a guy, the Sheikh, which is a teacher. This is the guy that lead the prayer, the guy that, hey, this is the man, man. He help me with my knowledge and understanding. He's somebody, a counselor. He's almost like a pastor at a church almost.
Okay.
But he's real active and involved with the community. Very strong.
And what is your name?
My name is Fahad.
Fahad? I'm Robert.
Yeah, right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for allowing us to come and
Definitely,
see what you got going on here and being willing to answer our questions.
Definitely.
Is there anything we need to know before we go in?
Well, before we go in, one thing is very respectful for the mosque. We all do as Muslims. We take our shoes off.
Okay.
And that would be the only thing.
No matter what the smell is, we're going to do it.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You got the socks with the holes in them? The man behind the camera, I ain't going to say your name.
For sure I do.
Your name DJ Man, though, huh?
No.
I know, okay. I thought DJ Man. Somebody I know, man. Look good for me.
So if you don't mind, when you're walking us through, if there's any points of interest or things that we need to know about, just tell us.
All right.
And the history behind it and how things work and all whatever you can think of that's, we should know.
All right. I'll keep it simple and, and
as much as you want.
All right. Definitely.
All right. Let's do it. You don't go in the big door.
So nobody's taking the shoes.
Like a pregame locker room.
Yeah, something like that. And this is as you were talking about, if there's a history to it, the history goes back to Prophet Moses.
Okay.
When he was called upon the mountain to speak to God and to be sent to Pharaoh as a guidance, one of the things God told him that take your shoes off, you are in a sacred valley.
When he did the 10 Commandments?
Yeah, when he got his commandment. But even before that, when he was appointed by God as a prophet, as a messenger, God told him, this is how it says in the Qur'an, that take your shoes off. You're in a sacred valley. So this is one of the etiquettes of coming in a sacred home, in a sacred place, that you should take your shoes off. So that this is the history that goes back to Moses.
Oh, been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Because Islam is the continuation of the same faith that starts from the prophet Adam and Noah and Abraham and Isaac and Ishmael and Moses and Solomon and David and all these prophets, including Jesus. We believe in him as a prophet of God, not the son of God. And it's a continuation and the building on the same religion that started, thousands of years ago in the time of Adam. And it's only, it has completed itself in the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Peace be upon all the prophets. So this is our faith, and this is where we take this tradition of taking the shoes off.
So is Muhammad, according to Islam, because I don't know, is Muhammad the last?
He's the last. He's the final prophet, yeah.
Okay, so no more.
No more prophet. This has completed the religion in all ways possible. There's no more extra dimensions that is left out to be completed. For example, let me tell you, one of the things in Prophet Jesus was very much emphasized is your disconnect from the world and connect with the God, right? And according to what we have about the teachings of Jesus is that he did not even build his house, right? Because he gave a very important lesson that this world is temporary. One time his disciples took him that we really want you to have a house. And he took him, then it would be on my terms. And he took him by a riverside. And he said, if you want to build a house, then it has to be my terms. And they said, we agree. And they said, then you build it in the middle of the river. So the guy said, the disciple said, how can we build it in the middle of the river? It's not going to be stable. He said, how come this is stable? It's equally unstable. So this is what Jesus, and that's why you would see in Christians, their houses are not as strongly built as if you would see the houses in Turkey and a lot of the Muslim worlds, right? That is the effect of, I would think, this is my perception, it comes from the teachings of their prophet Jesus. Universities in America, this is a Christian country, and what I see here is coming back from a different country and seeing different worlds and everything. I see that here, universities and institutes of knowledge are built more stronger. I mean, this is all concrete. Churches are concrete, right? But the houses are not that strong. They are built out of wood. So there's a reason behind it. I think it dates back to the teachings of Jesus. That's what I think.
I've never heard that correlation.
Nope.
That
There's
is,
many.
that's interesting.
Yeah, there's many.
So where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan,
Okay.
then landed in Minnesota, then went to New York, and now I'm here in Texas.
How long have you been here in Texas?
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
All right, we got to work on the accent. We got to get him talking.
You gotta get him like
Do you say y'all yet?
Not yet, not yet.
I've been trying to teach you, man.
You don't work on it. Do you eat sweet potatoes yet?
No, cornbread.
Cornbread.
Okay. Cornbread every week.
So we started with the cornbread already. Cornbread is my favorite from many years. I mean, Minnesotans eat cornbread, right?
Pecan pie?
No, I never heard of that thing.
Man,
We have some.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know. It's my fault.
That is a huge I don't know what the punishment is, but he needs whatever lashes or whatever, all of that stuff. Because pecan pie is an essential part of Southeast Texas, all Texas, but especially Southeast Texas.
Okay, well,
And if you do come to our studio for an interview, I will have you some pecan pie there.
okay, is it something sweet or is it sour?
It's sweet. It's sweet. It's delicious. It's a life-changing
It's a
thing. It's-
So I know there's a lot of pecans here. Pecans are people's favorite.
And you haven't had it.
We got you.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Oh,
I know.
I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
he can.
I'm gonna pray for
I
him.
know. Pray for you, man. Look, I'm
He's
slipping.
great, that's
I'm
all.
slipping, man.
All right, so this is after we put our shoes. The one thing I gotta show you. We have to take ablution. Ablution is washing our hands, our face, our feet
Okay.
a certain way before we come to the prayer.
Oh, man.
So we have
There's
this.
a whole bathhouse.
This side is the bathroom. You know, but this is just any other bathroom, but this is like our foot station.
Oh, y'all go in barefoot.
Yeah.
You come in barefooted, wash face.
And wash hands, face, wipe the head, and wash our feet.
Oh, man.
That's just a regular bath.
Yeah. I just saw the shoes, slip-ons there.
Yeah, when we go to the restroom, we believe in putting on shoes, so keep from.
Keep the bag and shoes back.
Bringing the duty germs into the.
Even when we urinate, we sit down on the toilet as well.
Yeah, that's very important.
I did not know that.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. So we won't.
Talking
That
about
is something different.
Yes. It was something different when I first converted over to. I was like, I stood up for so long, man. And it was like, okay, but it's.
So since you brought that up, I mean, this is a crazy question. What do you do outside? Like if you're outside and you can't go to, like you gotta.
I mean, if I gotta go, I gotta go. So that's.
and then you are excused because you have no other way.
Okay. I'm just curious.
I bring a water bottle with me too because we always wash ourselves after you use the restroom as well.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. I got nothing against that. Oh, that's good. All right.
All right.
Where do we go now? This way.
No, we can go back over this way and now. So from here onwards, it says no shoes. I mean, by this time, people are taking out the shoes.
What happens to them if somebody walks in with shoes on?
Well, we'll just tell them to like, that's the,
Okay.
Wow. Let's get all the lights on.
Yeah, whenever we get like overloaded, we just like.
So this is how it looks like on a Friday congregation, all lit up. And this is
What does
the
azan mean?
adhan means that's a call for the prayer.
Okay.
So the first guy who comes in, he's gonna call for the prayer. It would have all the sacred lines about God is the greatest, and it would say that I believe that there's only one God, and Muhammad is the messenger of God, and come for the prayer, come towards the success, and it would conclude like, there's no one worthy of worship but God, and God is the greatest. That's how we call for the prayer, but it's in all in Arabic.
Okay.
So once we do that, now the people wait for 10, 15 minutes, and then the prayer starts. How the prayer happens is like this. There is another call for the prayer on a quicker pace, and the Imam, the leader of the congregation, is going to step forward. Everybody's going to line up in the back,
Like this.
straight line.
Okay.
Straight line, shoulder to shoulder.
Is this each one a place for a person?
Yeah, yeah,
Like this?
exactly. But there is no hard and fast rule. You can be in the middle.
Oh, okay.
If somebody's a little bit more, taking more space, that's fine. Somebody's.
What are you trying to say?
No, no. He talking about me. He looked at me when he said it, man. I see it.
Look, man, I'm trying to lose weight, okay? I'm trying to working on it.
Not that I'm not completely ignoring it. So this is how it happens. But since the Friday congregation is the biggest congregation, so this mat goes up all the way up there.
Okay.
But
So what is significant about this map?
really, this is nothing.
It's just a prayer.
This is just to specify. This is for the Imam.
Okay.
This is where he's going to stand. If we have no markers, then people would be confused.
Yes, absolutely.
It has no significance.
Is that what's significant?
Same significance. That's the marker that this is where the Imam, the leader, is going to be at. He's going to deliver his sermon from that place on Friday.
From the pulpit?
From the pulpit. And then we have, he would say all the good things about Jesus.
You want to sit back?
Oh, Jesus is.
So you talk about Jesus in your ceremony,
Oh, yeah.
in your
Many times.
service.
Many times. Matter of fact, we know more about Jesus than anybody else because we believe in his coming back.
Really?
Jesus is going to come back.
So what's going to happen to Muslims when Jesus comes back?
Well, ask me what happens to Christians when they come back. Because Jesus knows what he's here for, right? He's here to have peace in the world when everything is going to go out of whack, right? Where the world is moving towards right now. And he's going to bring peace. And he's going to follow the religion of Muhammad. I mean, it's the same faith. It's just completed by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So he's going to follow the same Qur'an. He's going to be following the same teachings. And Christians would, now do not get offended, they will convert being into a Muslim.
So what you guys believe is that all of us will eventually be all put into one belief system,
Yes.
one faith,
And
and we'll be saved together.
Yes.
And
That's what you
And we
believe.
believe what Muslim does mean one who submits to God. Muslim is just not no individuals, no certain race, no certain nothing. This is one who submits to God. That's the basic thing is submitting to God.
So Christians in the time of Jesus, we call them Muslims because they believe in Jesus, and this is what their submission to God was like. As a matter of fact, what happened?
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, in our teachings, what Christians, they did not believe in Trinity before. 80 years had gone by after Prophet Jesus has passed, right? And he's been lifted in the heavens because when Jews came to attack, to take his life, there's a group of people who entered the house of Jesus to get him outside and put him on the cross. And God did not like it. God wanted to save Jesus, so he lifted Jesus into the heavens, and he put the image of Jesus as one of the people who came to get him. So what happens is instead of Jesus, they took him and put him on the cross. And later on they were confused. These people were confused. How come he looks like Jesus and then his feet are not like Jesus' feet? This is like that person and if this is Jesus, what happened to our guy? Where did he go? Right? He went missing. So that's what we have in Qur'an, that, Jesus was not killed. He was not crucified. He was not put on the cross. But rather the people were left in doubt as to what they have done to Jesus. Jesus was clearly lifted up without any harm into the heavens, and he's going to return toward that at a time.
So if that's true, if that's what you believe, then the New Testament is not true
New Testament?
in the Bible, in the Christian Bible,
Okay.
because the New Testament says, that he. And I didn't come here to debate. Okay?
No.
The
This
New
is
Testament just says that Jesus was the Son of God. That's what it says, and that he was crucified. He died, was dead for 3 days, and then was raised from the dead, and then he ascended to heaven to sit at the right hand of the Father to intercede for our sins. And that's like what happens then. Like what happens with all that?
Okay, so what happens is that people believed in only one God after Jesus was lifted. And 80 years have passed. and they were believers of one God, no Trinity, no Son of God, no nothing, right? And then there was this man called Saint Paul. He was a Jew, and he wanted to, like all the time, they wanted to corrupt the religion, like they always do, right? Jews have done a lot of this dirty business, that they have corrupted people's mind and religion, and one of the tools they have used in today's time and age is pornography, right? All these owners of this entertainment business are those, highly classified people. Now, when I'm just saying, this is not being anti-Semitic. This is just putting the truth out. And this is what one of the guys did, St. Paul. And he said he was a Jew, and he said, how can I corrupt this faith? And so that this, common-minded people can be diverted from the path of God. And he said, all right, I'm coming for repentance, and I have to be in the church. God told me that I have to be in the church for a year and for repenting for all the sins that I have done. And people embraced him, and the priest would like, oh, wow, that's very good. After spending a year, he said that he called 3 different people from 3 different churches. And he said, and you can look back in the history, and he said, God told me that he and him and the Holy Spirit are like 3. He told them the concept of Trinity. One group, he told them the concept that I'm the Son of God, Jesus is the Son of God. And the third concept he told to one of the churches is that God is no one but Jesus. Jesus is God. So Christians have 3 faith variations. One, believe in Trinity. One, believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And the third one believes that Jesus is the God. So this is how St. Paul, and this is how, when you say that Bible, the New Testament, if you will, who wrote it? There is so many people who wrote it, right? And it was decided in a voting, right, as to which one we're going to keep and how many books we are going to discard. So how can it be a divine faith decided by human voting, right? And we will strongly believe that the books that were not included has the teachings of only one God. It has teachings that, as Jesus said, and we have that in Quran, that as Jesus was speaking to his people, that I am prophesying of a prophet who's going to come after me, and his name is going to be Ahmad. His name is going to, which is Muhammad, another name for Muhammad. And he would be a final messenger of God. And that Bible, I don't know the name of the Bible, but I can definitely find it out for you, because I never expected this discussion. And then
It's okay.
And then he says,
We'll have you get that knowledge and bring it to when you come on the show.
all right, okay.
And this is not to, like, my questions are not to,
Yeah, you can say-
like, pick a fight or anything.
No, I know, just to
I
clarify.
just want to understand it, yeah.
So that also speaks about some of the events that took place in the time of Prophet Muhammad's time, and they are mentioned in Christian books. As a matter of fact, when Prophet was very young, he was only 12 years old. He went to Syria to have business on a business trip with his uncle, one of the monks. He was of the Christian faith, and when he saw him, and he said that you fit the signs of a prophet that is in our Bible. So the signs of Prophet Muhammad was in Bible. And this is what because we believe that this is all one big chain. This is Prophet Adam. He came with a very basic form of rules from God, because, the humanity has just started. You cannot teach them to pray 5 times, and you cannot tell them to fast. The teachings Prophet Adam had was how to cultivate a land, how to grow crops, how to build houses, how to use tools, how to make these, right? Because Prophet Adam is the first human on the world. Then comes Noah. These get a little bit more complex. And then comes other prophets. I don't know if you know about Ad and the nation of Ad. Prophet Saleh and Prophet Hud. These prophets came, and then you could have to help me with the biblical names. And then Abraham came, and Ishmael, and his another son Isaac came. And
So who is Ishmael in Islam?
he's prophet.
He's a prophet.
He's a prophet. So Abraham had
What
two
is
sons.
Isaac also?
Isaac is a prophet.
Do you prefer one over the
No.
other, or you do? Okay.
And Quran clearly says, "La nufarriqu bayna ahadin minhum." We all, in the eyes of a Muslim, they're all equal. So Isaac's son is Jacob. Jacob is a prophet.
Yes.
And his son is Joseph, and Joseph is a prophet. And Joseph's grandson is Ayub, the one who was sick by many diseases. And Ayub is a prophet. And Solomon is a prophet, and so is his father David. And John the Baptist is a prophet, so is Jesus. And they all came. Lot is a prophet. Lot is the nephew of Abraham, is a prophet. And,
Okay.
so this is what we believe. And they all have an equal standing in front of God as a prophet.
So all of them, according to what you guys believe, are equal with Muhammad.
Equal with Muhammad meaning? No, they are equal in the sense that they are all messengers of God. But he comes as a seal of the prophets. He finalizes our religion. In that sense, he's called the seal of the prophets. No other prophet is a seal of the prophet.
Okay, I never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's the first time.
Okay, so we believe him is the seal of the prophets. He ends, and there's no more prophet to come. This is completed the faith.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, you're educating me.
Thank you.
I never heard
It's
any
a
of
pleasure.
these things.
I feel humbled. I truly feel humbled by that.
This is my first opportunity to speak with an imam.
Oh, thank you.
So I appreciate it.
You-
So tell me about this rug over here has some symbology on it. Do you want to explain it?
This rug?
No, the one on the wall.
Oh, let's come over here. Yeah. 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 Science. All right. So our holy city Makkah, the one in Saudi Arabia. That's where the house of God is. That black building. Remember, if you would, the Kaaba. You would call it Kaaba. This is the direction we face when we are praying.
Oh,
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah. This is northeast.
Oh, this way. Yes.
Northeast.
I thought you meant towards the road.
Yeah,
No.
Anywhere we go in the world, man, we always face the Kaaba. Like no matter from
Towards Mecca.
Yeah, towards Mecca.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had
This
heard
is
of that.
cubical structure.
Oh, what's in it?
Nothing. This is just pillars and nothing inside. This is the house that was built by Abraham and his son Ishmael. And this has been visited by all the prophets, including Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, we believe that they visited the house of God. But all the different faith before, the children of Jacob, they are called Jews. Right?
Okay.
Children of Jacob. He had 12 sons and it turned into 12 different tribes.
Mm-hmm.
And there were so many, 36,000 prophets who came in his family. So they were facing Jerusalem. The sacred building in Jerusalem. That's the Kaaba. Kaaba means the direction of your worship.
Okay.
So for these people, it was that. And when Prophet Muhammad came, he was ordered by God to pray in the direction of the same structure, which is in Jerusalem, for 17 months. And after that, he was told to convert it back to this Abrahamic tradition, which is the Kaaba, because it was built by Abraham.
That's fascinating. So what are all these words and symbols?
Okay, so this one right next to it, it's a dome. This is where Prophet Muhammad is buried.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's the significance of that. And
Can you go to it?
Yeah.
Can you go see it? Like, can anyone? Like,
this is the dome. There are many pictures of it. This is the dome.
is it green?
It's green, yep.
What?
And there's a mosque around it. This is the Prophet's mosque. When he was driven out of his city of Makkah, he went north of Makkah, which is a city called Medina, 300 miles north of Medina,
Yes.
north of Makkah. All right. So he built a mosque, and that's where he could freely practice the religion, and that's how God completed the full faith tradition. Otherwise, people would not. He was not allowed to pray freely. People would persecute him. His people were tortured and killed and all that stuff. So he stayed in Makkah for 13 years, and then he moved to Medina. So when they say Islam is a very non-tolerant religion, that doesn't make sense, because Prophet, he went through a lot of trials in his own city, and he was driven out of his own town.
Well, I don't say that it's necessarily an intolerant religion. I do notice that it seems like there's a lot of intolerant people that practice Islam.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's an undeniable thing. It's a very...
And then we agree on that part, because it's their own personal actions. It has nothing to do with faith. Just yesterday, if you were, watching the news on Bondi Beach in Australia.
Yeah, he showed me the video.
The guy who saved was a Muslim.
Uh-huh.
The guy who attacked was a Muslim. So what is what? Who's following the faith and who's not? So
Right.
it's their own personal aggression, their people personal agenda, right? People can call, if you raise your voice against the violence, people can call you anti-Semitic, but that's not true. The people who gave what do you call um, place to live to the Jews when they were persecuted everywhere else was Muslims.
Huh.
I mean, how come they ended up in Palestine? They ended up in Palestine because these people opened the doors for Jews. Hey, come on in, you're our brothers. We cannot let you be killed like that. So many people, Muslims, gave up their life. They took Jews in their protection at the time of Holocaust. Because we would not stand violence against any group, any faith, nothing. Now it's because we have to answer for God, right? This is like you can do all good, but hey, you had no value for the human life, right? So what if he was a Jew? Is it, did I not make him? Well, so what he was a Christian, right? So this is all good, but then what about this? Taking innocent life. So during the Holocaust, if you look at the history, there's so many documentaries now on YouTube. You know, they would tell you how many Muslim families opened their doors. They sacrificed their life. They stood in front of the violence. Said, "You take our lives before you take our Jews, brother's life." You know, we'll put our lives in line first. We have no problem with the Jews. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like Christians and Jews, they are all children of Abraham. How can we have problems? Right? They are the children of Jacob. How can we have problems when? And why can we have problems with the people of Jesus when Jesus is one of the prophet of God? So one of the lines in the Quran, it says that you are their friends, but they are not your friends because you believe in their books and you believe in their prophets, and they do not accept your prophet and your books. So this is a little concern Muslims have, and they try to prove their point all along at different places that we cannot disrespect the Bible. One time, we bought a mosque. I was with the other group when I was in New York. They bought a church to turn it into a mosque, right? And the reason they buy churches is because it already has gone through a process of getting approvals in the town as a religious facility. And if you buy a different place, then you have to go 20 years with the town. It's not easy in New York, especially. So it's easy to get a church. Not a single Bible was put in the garbage. And the priest clearly said, "This is the book of God. Don't you disrespect this book." Right? So a Muslim would not burn a Bible, would not burn a Torah, would not burn anything. But what hurts him is that when a radical guy comes up and then he tries to prove his point by burning a Quran, you will never see a Muslim always taking a revenge by burning a Bible. He will not. He cannot. It's the equal word of God, right? Even though they have made changes to it, but there are certain words which is purely from God, and we cannot burn it, right? So you would all the time you would see in the media this guy is standing up and burning the Quran. You really think no Muslim can stand up and burn a Bible? Of course they can, but they would never do it. It's against their faith.
So the ones that do things like that, they're not practicing the
No,
same.
I don't see anybody burning Bible to this day. They just can't. Because our faith, when he took Shahada, meaning when he was Muslim, one of the things he repeated, I believe in God, I believe all his prophets, I believe in all his books. When you say all his books, you believe in Bible, you believe in Torah, you believe in Quran, you believe in Psalms. How can he go out and burn a Bible? He just, he took his allegiance, believing in all these four books. So he's never going to burn. He's going to take him out of his Islam. He cannot disrespect. He cannot make jokes of Jesus. Christians make a lot of jokes about Jesus, and it hurts me. I don't like it. He's a sacred personality. Just leave him alone. He's above our jokes. He's a prophet of God. So just like we cannot take jokes about Prophet Jesus, we don't like to have cartoons made about Muhammad. Right? That's equally disrespectful. We would not, just because these people make cartoons about Prophet Muhammad. You really think a crazy radical guy cannot stand up and make a cartoon about Jesus? Of course, right? They are pretty artistic, pretty creative minded, but they will never do it because Jesus is equally respectful. He is respectable. If we disgrace Jesus, we are out of Islam. We're not Muslims anymore. So,
And no Christians.
Huh. So what happens to someone, a Muslim, who does something like that?
then he's punished in the court of God. I mean, of course, these guys who took.
They're still allowed to be Muslim, though?
I mean, they are Muslims in their heart, but there is a big punishment for that. You took an innocent life, you know. You have seen in the Muslim, there's a life for a life. You took a life, your life is taken. What this modern world has taught us that we have to be super nice. You know, the other day I was in New York. You know, there's it would be a little off topic, but it would help you understand the concept. You know, they always talk about gun control in New York, right? And one of the things, I went to one of these rallies and I said, I had a pretty good argument that, you know, guns do not kill people. When guns, you have a gun violence, you know how to control it? Not by controlling guns. You control it by punishing the people what they deserve. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, Islam teaches us life for a life, eye for an eye, right? If he took a life, put him to death. What? Nobody else. But I said, the problem is today, there is no life for a life. You're being so nice. We cannot, one life is lost already. Let's not take another life. He's going to repent. Just put him in jail and take our own tax dollars and, you know, serve him for the rest of his life. No, that's not fair. You're taking our money just who committed such a heinous crime, took a life. If in Islam, if it was a real Islamic law, the murderer and the murdered, they get buried at the same time. If you few years back in Saudi Arabia, it can be a little graphic to say. I don't know if I should be saying it.
No, just whatever. It's not going to hurt anything.
In Saudi Arabia, right? They used to kick the melon out, right? Meaning they would behead the guy as a crime, if somebody took somebody's life. And one time I was reading about it. In a whole year, they had only like 12 murders. In the whole country of Saudi Arabia, 12 murders. Why? Life for a life. You take a life, by next Friday, you'll be gone.
If you're caught.
If you're caught, you will be gone. And, you know, 80% of the people get caught. And what happens to them? They go behind the bars for the life imprisonment. Well, what the heck? Why are you being so nice?
I get a double murder. You just do life murder.
Just
and
not.
they live pretty good. Some of them, they used to living in
Free
jail.
medical
I worked up for 10 years, man. Like some guys, they'd rather be in jail than in the freeway.
Oh, many of them.
Like,
So I can agree with you on that. I don't think that.
You take the guns away, they're going to stab you with a knife. Now what you going to do?
I
Now
do
they're
think
going
we
to
are.
mow you with a truck. Now what you going to do?
Yes,
a lot of
I
stuff.
do think we are too concerned with being offended here in the States.
Yeah.
And I do believe that it's right. You know,
Life for a life.
you could repent, but you still get the consequences of your crime.
Yeah.
And that's,
You earn some gifts, you got to be
yes.
presented with those gifts. That's all.
Will you do me oh, go ahead.
Oh, but like with the don't the family get to choose as well? If they either forgive them or they take their
Yeah, the
life.
family can forgive them. Yes, that is right.
And a lot of them forgive, believe it or not.
And they get to live?
Does that
That
absolve
is-
them of justice?
Come on.
Yeah,
The
no.
family forgives and they.
If you took somebody's life and the survivors are the wife and the kids, 3 kids and a wife, right? And if they all decide to
I didn't know that.
spare his life, then they would be spared. Sometimes they can be sparing the lives in amount of some money, right? If you pay me $500,000, I'll let your life go. So, but that would be recorded in the court, and for that ransom money, his life would be spared.
Mhm. That's interesting. I never knew that. So I have a question for you. Since when he came on the show, DJ Man asked him a question,
Mhm.
a specific question, and I noticed that you practice the same facial hair trimming that he does.
Mhm.
What is that about? Why do you shave off the mustache and keep the beard?
Okay, that's a very beautiful question. Okay, one of the things is a very virtuous. One of the things that's very virtuous in our religion is that we follow the steps of our prophet.
Okay.
We want to walk the way he walked. We want to look like he lived. And not only Prophet Muhammad, all the prophets of God, they grew beard and they trim their mustache. I mean, you can grow more mustache, but it should not cover your lip. That's it.
I
Some-
agree with
some-
that. I don't like it touching my lip.
Yeah.
Mm.
Some Muslims you would have full mustache. That's fine. But beard is all the prophets. Remember when Moses came back from the mountain, his people had made a calf
The golden knife.
and a golden calf, and they were worshiping it. And what did he do? He helped Aaron with his head and the beard. And he's like, how dare you let this happen, right? And he said, do not disgrace me in front of your people, right? I tried my best, but then I did not want to disunite them. I thought you would come back and fix the problem for them. So that means that Aaron, he had beard, right?
Right.
Moses had beard. So if you see pictures of portrait of Jesus, he had beard, right? You can always argue about the size of the beard, but they all have beard, and that's a sign of piety, I would say.
Okay.
That's why we have facial hair.
So I have a favor to ask of you. I would need you to translate it, okay? Can you read that to us?
Yeah, it says, Ashhadu Allah ilaha I testify that there is no God but Allah. Wahdahu la sharika lahu. He is alone. La sharika lahu. He has no partners. Wa ashhadu, when I testify, anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, that Muhammad is his servant and his messenger. La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. Al Malikul Haqqul Mubin. He is the King, the truth King, Mubin, open, clear, no, nothing hidden. قال الله تعالى كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Allah says every life has to taste death. قال النبي, the Prophet says, شفاعتي لأهل الكبائر من أمتي. My shifaat, my intercession would be in the favor of the ones who are big sinners. I would intercede for the big sinners of my nation. Muhammadur Rasulullah salatu as-salatu what do I mean? And peace and salutations on peace and blessings on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Huh. That's a lot.
That's
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what is this symbol right here?
Okay, this.
Yes. See how it's on both sides?
Yeah, this is just calligraphy, and this is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This is the verse in there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. Same thing over here.
Okay.
These are just, I don't know.
They look like the plum, the ancient plum that was used to build buildings.
Could be. Yeah, but I don't know. This is Muhammad. This is how they write Muhammad.
Oh,
This is Allah, Muhammad, Allah. So in these leaves, they try to put in all these names.
okay.
Are you reading that right to left?
Yeah, how do you read it? How does it go?
From right to left.
Right to left.
Yeah.
So it's backwards.
Okay.
Well, backwards to us.
Yeah.
So you are a citizen of Pakistan
And you.
and US. Ah, okay.
Matter of fact, I spent more time in US than in Pakistan. I came in as a teenager.
Do you like the United States?
That's one thing. Yes.
Well, I mean, some people, if you're I don't know what to call it, but Imam, if this is your ministry, then it's like a calling. So you don't necessarily have to like it, but you love
No,
what
no,
you do.
yeah, exactly.
But I mean, we hope that you
Yeah,
like it.
I have my love and everything, my loyalty to this country.
So how does that?
America is the best country.
With you from New York and obviously preparing yourself, to lead a mosque, how do you end up here? Is there?
How I ended up here? Well, New York, like everybody says now, it's getting too busy, too crowded, and you really don't have time for yourself and family and everything, right? It just,
I bet that's true.
I mean, I was doing the same thing over there, but I think the quality of life in Texas is better.
Amen to that.
Right? Is that not?
I don't know how to say
I mean, these
amen.
players
in
can't
English.
answer.
We say we say Amin.
I mean, man.
I mean,
I'm
we
with
say-
you. Texas is
Yeah.
the best country in America.
Exactly.
Good. Good.
I'm just ashamed.
Very person.
I'm ashamed of my fellow Texans.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not introduced you.
No, he's getting that.
Oh, and
Oh,
Gotta
dude.
get you some.
In Beaumont?
In Beaumont, yeah.
So-
Allow barbecue.
so what else should we see in here?
Here, there's one more area you need to see here. This is for ladies, like separate form. Ladies are in a separate because they cover themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, women only.
Women, only for women. Not a lot of women come, that's why the size is a little bit smaller.
So this is the women only section.
Yes, where they pray.
Yeah.
We all pray together, but the women is here. We in there.
And this is their entrance. If you came around the other side.
What does this say up here? Start with the gold and black and then read the other one too.
يا داخل هذه الدار صلي على النبي المختار. The one who enters this house should send salutations on the Prophet Muhammad.
Okay. There's a lot more on that white.
This is the other prayers. This says glorified is the one who is the owner and who owns this universe and the whole dominion is his. Glorified is he with who holds all the respect and he's the highest. It talks about the glorifies God. Glorification of God, I guess.
Let there be light.
Yeah.
All right. What are these things on the sides? The black and silver, black and whatever.
Okay. Okay. It says the verses of the Quran.
Oh. How do you read that in the circle?
This is calligraphy. This is how it says. Qul huwallahu ahad. Say God is one.
Okay.
Allahu samad. He does not depend on anyone. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He has no son and he has no he's not a son of anyone and he does not have a son. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. There is no one like him. So that's one of the chapters of the Quran. That who is God? He has no son. He's all by himself. There's nothing like him.
So I have a question for you. So a friend of mine, I made a friend, okay, on social media. I made a friend. He is a Muslim from Michigan.
Mhm.
Apparently, there's a lot of Muslim in Michigan.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
And I think he thought that I was going to be combative with him, like I was going to fuss back and forth. I
Okay.
don't do that.
Okay.
So we got to talking online, and he asked me first if I would come to Michigan and tour the area with him and meet his people, and then he asked me if he could send me a Quran, and he did. He sent it to me.
Okay.
And I'm curious. The original Quran is written in Arabic. Is that right?
Yes.
This one he sent me is English. How close or accurate is the English translation to the Arabic?
Again, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. The reason we keep the Quran in Arabic is because when you translate, it is translated according to the language skills of the person who's translating it. So if how much you trust the language skills of the person who's translated it is how good it's going to be. But every time the translator is going to translate, he's going to translate off of the Arabic text. Things are going to get different if I translate furthermore from this translation that has already been done.
Yes.
So then that's when the message gets diluted. But if I'm always translating off of the Arabic text, then I can get it as closest to the Arabic. I mean, but again, there's nothing like Arabic. If you, the real way of learning the Quran is to learn Arabic and get the right meaning and understanding of it. But this is as close as it can get.
Okay. I've been curious.
Yeah.
You know, I know that the Bible was not written in English, and I know that it's been translated many, many times over the centuries. And I also know that there are many books missing. And I am a person that is constantly curious. Number one, why are the books missing? And number two, what are we missing in translation? You know, so much. So I wanted to ask the same question about this.
It wouldn't be missing anything, but it would be as close as it can get with the Arabic text.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm translating, my English skills are not as good, so it would be different than when he's translating. And when anybody who has a degree, who has a PhD in English language, would be even more and finer version of it. And that's about it.
So Bible scholars, people who are Christians and read the Bible, they typically interpret the Bible and the meanings behind verses, and they are charged with working out their own salvation with fear and trembling. They're charged with that. And to judge not, lest they be judged, right? So in the Quran, is it open for interpretation by its members?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if it was black and white, you know, you read it this way and this is the way it is.
Interpretations, but according to the Prophet.
And even in the English one, then read the footnotes. It'll help you out a lot with the footnotes in it as well.
Yeah, because interpretations are very important. For example, let me come up with a very good example here because, if you don't have interpretations, then it's very dry. You really don't understand much. But who does the interpretation is the first right is of God. So one verse of the Quran is interpreted and explained somewhere differently, more in detail in other places of the Quran. Something came in the first chapter. In other chapters, it came in more detail. For example, the chosen people of God. So some other chapter of the Quran would talk about what are these chosen people. Chosen people are the prophets of God, the people who stayed with them, the people who have given their life for the God, and people who have been obedient to God. These are the chosen people of God. So this is explained. The second right is that of the Prophet. The Prophet is the one who is recipient of the Quran. So if he says that when God said this is what he means. So those are also recorded. As I was reading in one place, the words and the sentences of Jesus, the people have recorded are no more than 300. But the words and the actions and everything that we have recorded for Prophet Muhammad, which is called hadith, there are 100,000. There are 100,000. So he has explained each and every verse. So, so we have that. We have that. And then the people who are the listeners, they're called the companions of the Prophet, right? Like disciples of Jesus. They have a next right to, what do you call it? To interpret more. And then it comes down to the people who are there after them. And then it, based on Arabic language, if somebody finds some unique answers in terms of Arabic literature, and because they are very good in Arabic literature, they say that this, for example, ithm basically means disobedience, right? In Arabic, ithm also means something that slows you down, right? So when you disobey God, it really slows you down towards the journey towards God, and also slows you down in other, it gets you distracted from other worldly things also, right? People who are into, some in wrongful acts, right? Trying to rob people, ripping off, and their mind is distracted. They think that they're growing in their worldly thing, but they are not. They're pushing themselves behind. So some things like that, they can become a part of interpretations and so forth. And this is how it will work.
So the content of this book is 100% the Prophet Muhammad.
No, it is 100% the God.
The God. Oh, the God. Okay.
God sent Gabriel to Muhammad, and he
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
really.
Yeah, I thought that God spoke directly to Muhammad.
No, he sent Gabriel, just like he sent Gabriel to anyone.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning.
Oh, I'm
So-
glad that I'm truly feel humbled that.
I got a couple of questions.
Yeah.
What happens to the kids while y'all are in here praying? Where do they go?
Oh, well, kids, sometimes the ladies will take care of them, and otherwise, if they're really small kids, they can go in the back. There's one more room.
So
No, they
this
got-
particular unit here, this is, I see the locks on the bottom. For
This is called zakat. Zakat is like a mandatory, as a Muslim, you have to pay 2.5% of your savings in the whole year. If you saved $1,000 in the whole year, right, then you gotta pay $25, which is 2.5%.
Yeah.
That is your obligation, religious obligation. So if you have that money, you got it goes there.
Only if you save it. If you don't save
If you waste all your money, you don't owe
you
them.
know what?
No, you don't have.
It's good to say.
Sadaqah is like a charity that you wanna do, which is not an obligation on you, but it's because you're a nice guy like you are, you put your money here.
Okay.
This goes for the construction, whatever our construction needs are, we need some, and this is for monthly operations, if you wanna donate for that.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yep.
Then we got monthly donors who donate a certain amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And then, this is for the ladies shoe area.
That's a woman with some big feet right there.
This is, your kids can play, they have a TV, they can.
So like a small nursery, like a playroom for the kids.
Yeah.
Do you have someone who takes care of infants?
I mean, if there are going to be infants, some ladies would have to volunteer, they would have to stay here, and that's why we have a TV for them. Put them some baby shark or something.
Okay. So is there an area, this is, you don't have to show it if it's private or whatever, but is there an area of this mosque? This is a mosque?
Mosque, yeah.
Is there an area in here that is like the holy place where the other people can't go? It's only the holy place. Okay.
Everybody.
I don't know.
No, that's a good answer. Good answer though. Nah.
Like some belief systems have a part where
Only the holy people.
only the cleric can go.
Oh, no, there's no such place. Anybody can go anywhere.
So can anyone from any faith come here at any time and see what's going on?
We bring them all the time. The kids from the group home that I've been to, man, we bring them here. Man, we got a room where we have pool tables and things like that, and we punching bags. We go back there, talk to them, mentor them. They come, the ones that are Muslims, they pray with us. The other ones that's not, they sit back and watch. And they, like I say, some of them Christians, and they come here.
Do you let them watch your prayer?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we invite you out to the bonfire
Okay.
next Friday.
Come
You know,
on
like-
Friday, sir, and then,
Man, you just sit back. Come on Friday. It's super packed. Y'all don't have to, like I said, y'all don't have to pray with us or anything.
Well, I'm a little disappointed
You know,
that he promised us that he was going to show us where the bombs are made.
man, this is
He
it, man.
promised.
This is it
And
now.
I'm just disappointed. But No, man, thank you so much. We really appreciate the opportunity to learn.
Truly feel humble,
Um,
and you know,
They're great guys, man. Great guys.
Yeah.
Good
We,
Christians, man.
You know, we don't know what we don't know.
everybody has gray areas, and some of we have dark areas. There's a lot of things I don't know about Christianity, and
I was a
vice versa.
This is coming from a Christian, ex-Christian, well, not ex-Christian, but like I said, I'm a Muslim. But man, I first came, I didn't know what to expect. What to like. I don't know how I got here, but I met a brother to the as I had been drinking and everything that day. I get out the car, I see him. He the only person. I said, man, what's this, a church or something? He said, nah, this a mosque. I said, what? I said, what, a Muslim guy? The terrorists? Nah. This brother was so nice to me, man. I started sobering up, man. I was going through a lot in my life at the time. He said, Ramadan starts tomorrow. You should come back and visit. So that's what I did, man. I came back and visited. I'm nervous when I first get here. I even had my gun on me because I was like, these terrorists, man. So these guys were so nice to me when I came. I said, oh, that's the wrong place for this. I'm going to put it back in the car. I was like, okay. So, man, we lined up for prayer. They did the Cooper. It was in English. And I'm like, okay. Then they were about to pray. So we lined up for prayer. I'm just following. I don't know nothing about praying. I barely know how to say assalamu alaikum. So, man, I didn't understand one word, but, man, I felt the peace that I felt just coming in was amazing. And then when I prayed, man, I'm going to feel crying. I'm like, man, I don't cry. What's going on? So, and then what they was, and so the Al-Fatiha. So that I was, okay, that's what they did. Okay, so I just got in. I never left, basically, man. I've been here for 3 years. And like I said, I visit different mosques from different places. And it's all the same. But you don't want to go to any mosque. You know, like, all mosques not the same. Let me say that. When I say any mosque, they got like Nation of Islam. You don't see pictures, like we don't believe in having pictures of anybody up or anything like that. But like I say, it's the best thing ever happened to me, really.
Well, thank you. And I hope that you'll accept our invitation to come on our show.
Definitely.
We will do we might do a 2-show thing with you. I might actually invite you to come do an interview where we document your journey, your personal journey,
That'll be awesome.
and then do a live show and have you come on and answer questions. Would you like to do that?
Sure, if you can select on a topic, so I know what I should be.
It'll be your topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not the one that's about you.
all right,
the-
that's that. And what about any questions?
Well, I don't know. The audience would ask questions too.
Well, we'll see. All right.
And,
It wasn't bad. I
it-
went myself.
And we, I mean, it's like this.
Okay, that kind of
Very, very much like
I mean,
this.
yeah, this is like more like a learning environment. You're wanting to know what's going on, and I wanting to know what's happening on the.
Yes.
There you go.
So, yeah, but that kind of
There will be-
setting, I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
There would be,
And it'll be just us in there, like nobody.
yes, it's not a public thing.
Right.
But it would be there would probably be some difficult questions. Just because the curiosity takes us to places that, you know.
And when he said difficult, it really wasn't difficult.
It
It
was-
was either I knew or I didn't know.
Yes, that's
It
what
was.
I mean.
It was really.
And then if I don't know, then I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like I'm like.
I got, yeah, but that can be addressed in the next program.
Yes,
We can say that, let's talk about it next month or next, whatever, the next show is.
exactly.
Y'all come to the bonfire though, man. Come eat with.
When is
Make sure
this?
y'all have pecan pie for him when he comes.
I'm
give him some before.
gonna hold him a lure
Oh, yeah.
at the office where he's got to come to the studio. The pecan pie, and we're gonna be like,
You
"Come
gotta
on."
get the pecan.
We're trying to draw the New York Muslim into the office with the pecan pie.
No, I'm not gonna send it with a friend. No, you gotta come see.
But I hope you'll do it.
Well, I will.
And it's
Thank you.
I will.
Thank
There's
you
a
so
lot
much.
in common we have. There's very few differences. One of the verses of the Quran says, you as a Muslim man is allowed to marry the people of the book. Which is, if we are allowed to have a Christian woman in the house, that's a very good bonding. Your bond with a friend is nothing as compared to what your bonding is with your wife.
Right.
Right?
Well, you
That's
hope
your other half. That's your other half. So if Islam has allowed, the Quran has allowed, you have the book in your hand, it has allowed for you to have a woman of Christian faith. What could be more uniting than that? Right?
Even other Jewish faith.
Even on the Jewish faith, yeah.
For both Christians and Jews, we can't marry disbelievers. We're gonna marry a devil worshiper, nothing like that. We gotta stay away from that. But like if you believe in
Well,
God,
you said your wife was something like that when you were on our show.
no, I didn't. You lied. You trying to get me killed twice. That's twice.
No, get that edited.
Oh, yeah,
Before that goes
No,
on.
man, but seriously, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
We really enjoyed it, like very much.
Same here.
I
Same here.
didn't know what to
Same.
expect you,
Same.
but that's my favorite thing is doing things I don't know what
Let's
to expect.
show them the underground part. Right?
Yeah.
Don't
That's
forget
great.
that. Let's leave it for the next
That's
time. Let him go in one piece first.
So we gotta store the missile.
Yeah, press that button there, you all ready to go.
We want them to go back in one piece.
That's what I thought when I first came, and I was tripping. I was like, man, I said, I'm coming, but I was like, what's going on?
Just tell me where to go. I
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
I don't wanna walk anywhere and go the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, what a cafeteria is, bro.
Oh, that's all. Actually, that's over there.
I'm next week.
In the other building, that's what we got. We eat.
This is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same.
I'm gonna come to the
So where do you get, the
Faris. Faris?
you sell it here?
No,
Oh.
they order it from
That'd be
Houston
better,
and
bro. That's so disrespectful.
you want a Faris?
I like to have things in our studio like that are.
Oh, yeah, I'll bring you some.
I want an authentic, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I'd probably get on Amazon and order something stupid from China or something. I wouldn't even know what I'm doing.
No, I'll bring you some. I'll bring you some, definitely. That's not a problem.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, I come eat with us everything, brother. Like it's cool. Like we open to the world, man. Like so, and like at the bonfire, we're gonna have food and stuff afterwards. And well, I want to invite them to family night. They ain't make family night. We had some real good food, man, at family night as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this ICNA, this organization ICNA is one of the oldest Islamic organization. It has a lot of mosques working with them. So they set this literature out. So, we try to keep it over here.
That's very fascinating. Yeah. Man, you open your world to us. You open your heart to us.
I mean, thank you for coming. I mean, you
Yeah.
took the first step. Our job was just to host, and it was our honor.
Well, you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, you don't know. This is Texas. You could have got some, redneck idiots that come in here and
I met
and
y'all
talk
crazy.
crazy.
I was great, man. I told me I was great already, man.
He lied.
One thing I noticed in Texas, people have time. They are nice, humble. New York, they would not hold the door for you, man. They're too.
Man, I know they do. You can't see. I got that text like when I was.
He won't give you a pecan pie.
When I'm like, hello, how you doing? They, like, man, I'm like, sorry.
Wow.
Like it's not friendly like the
They're like
text.
that in Chicago too.
Man,
That mean like.
I was like, whoa, yeah, it was different. It was a different environment in New York.
People don't have.
But I love New York, though. That's what's great.
I love New York. It's
Yeah. I used to go out there for different fights.
I've never
and things
been.
of that.
You never
Oh,
been
yeah.
to New York?
Javante. Oh, yeah, I love watching boxing and MMA.
I think in
New York is good.
I would
New York-
have a good fight.
Oh, yeah, man. What? We about to say this.
Let's see, that would have been about
Used to fight?
45 years ago. Just look, so, Taekwondo.
My wife went without me because I was
No.
working.
You know Fred Simmons?
But
Man, he was
I
like
do want to.
Yeah,
grandmaster.
you should.
Okay. I like.
You would.
I can live.
Even though it's busy, but it has its own.
With this.
It look like it. Man. You gotta watch guys right there, man. That's the ones you watch, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's gonna be hard to live, but visiting, enjoying vacation.
Yeah, that's all I would do is
Yeah.
visit.
Tell 'em what.
That place is crazy, man.
Busy, crowded.
Way too crowded.
Yeah.
Way too crowded.
Yeah. Houston is getting there,
Yes.
believe it or not.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's sprawling out so much.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Few years from now, I don't know what Houston's gonna be like.
It's gonna be different.
Do you have any questions for us?
Well,
We're not experts, but we are here.
let's bring them a good question.
Yes.
Well, when I come to the show, maybe I'll have you more questions.
Oh,
do it.
Yeah,
Prepare, we'll do
We're gonna be
it.
prepared.
It could be about that. It could be about
anything.
whatever, man.
Southeast Texas.
Southeast.
Like we live by the question.
All right.
We love curiosity. We love to ask questions. We love to hear
Yeah.
questions.
That's a good thing you're doing, trying to put diversity together. When we know each other, we can live together each other.
There you go.
Fear is the enemy.
Fear is that.
And I'm
I
not
got a
afraid.
question.
Which president said that fear is the enemy?
Which one? Plenty.
One of our presidents said it. Maybe Roosevelt?
I thought it was Churchill.
Oh,
It sounds like
Roosevelt said, yeah, the only thing we had to fear.
Yeah, fear itself. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Very good.
If you
Here's
want to
the idea,
party, you
something
can,
like
but
that.
it's just a little simple question. With the pork. All right, I know they say in the Bible, God's word don't change, right? But they say the New Testament is free to eat pork or something. So that was what somebody told me.
Yes, it says that if you bless it, it's blessed indeed. It's basically what goes into the mouth doesn't defile a man. It's what comes out of his mouth that defile.
But I'm just saying like the pork with God, but they say God word don't change. But then it's like God changed his mind, like, oh, it's cool to eat pork now.
Well, the reason that it says
I'm just saying.
God's word doesn't change, that in the Christian Bible, Jesus represents the word of God. And the new covenant in the New Testament cleansed all the things that were considered unclean to eat. Now, there, according to that, we can eat whatever, as long as it's not poison and not to excess.
But he also said if it offensive, don't
That.
do it.
Oh, okay.
So if
So-
you find it offensive, whether it's meat, whatever,
Alcohol,
I'm not gonna do that. In
anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's something. Hey,
Because what's most
hey,
important-
learn something every day. That's
What's
awesome.
paramount in the Christian faith is your witness, your ability to draw others into the faith.
Okay.
And so you have to live a pure witness, and you can't, I mean, you will wreck it if you just sit there and do stuff that somebody else thinks it would destroy it.
Yeah, I used to eat a lot of pork before I was Muslim, and I had all kind of health problems. But I cut the pork and I started doing my own research. Like I know God, so I said, let me just do my own research. But I just seen a lot of health problems. I mean, like stuff that's not good for you.
But anything you do in excess is gonna
That's
lead
right.
to health problems.
I used to do a lot of it.
So he taught us that the beanie is a kufi.
Mhm.
Is yours the same?
The same thing, yeah.
It's called a kufi also
Kufi.
because it's shaped different.
Yeah, that's a
Kofi?
kufi.
Would this be
Kufi.
considered a kufi?
Yeah, that's a kufi.
Even though you do that.
Yeah, that is a kufi.
All right, you got a kufi. All right.
You said that.
Catch up. Y'all need to
You
catch
said
up.
that, yeah.
I'm
Like
behind.
like I told you, I wipe my throat and stuff. It's nothing that
I can't stand it when you say that.
But throat. Yeah, that's what like you know.
It's a robe.
No, it's a throat. It's the
It's
same.
like a long dress.
Yeah, the long-
Like,
So when I wear it, I got told I said that's my choice. I choose to. It's nothing that's forced on.
And see, I don't have a problem with that because that clothing has been around longer
Yeah.
than this clothing.
So
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
that would be considered a robe, right? What you got on?
What he's got on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside.
Yeah.
The throat is under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make
That's
sure I
the
ain't.
look that he got
Yeah.
on there.
I'm gonna ask you a crazy question, okay? If it's too personal, you don't have to answer. You got something on underneath there.
No.
Like
Nothing.
pants?
I'm messing with you.
Yes.
No, we
Okay.
We got to. We have to. We supposed to.
Okay.
I want to get one.
And even when we wear shorts, man, we got like us, man. We got like how the women. It's up to them to be covered, but like, even us, we got certain parts of our bodies we got to keep covered too, from like our navel to below our knees.
Okay.
Like so, when we wear shorts, we can't wear the little shorts. Unless we had like tights.
I'm
or something.
thankful for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
I appreciate
I know. I always been like my dad. Like even my dad, he was a Christian. My dad wouldn't let me wear like some of these youngsters wear today, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'll be like,
I'm down with that. I like
Yeah.
I like the modesty.
Yeah,
I
we
like
got to be modest as well.
I'm watching these football players these days, and they're getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
Man, I know, man.
That's you, the ones of your faith are still wearing the old.
No, all the way. Look, all the way.
Yeah,
Gotta be
deep
past
pass.
that.
There's a basketball girl, a lady that's in the international basketball league. Super good, man, like A1 basketball star, but she's covered from head to toe, like on
on the court.
on the court. So
Come
she got a jersey on over what she's wearing, but it covers her head. Only thing that's out is like her
What the
face.
heck is she wearing? How
No,
does she
but-
run?
They got
She,
sports.
man, she is good.
Come on.
She is good.
That's
Yeah.
great.
So,
Oh, I haven't seen that.
so when she puts her uniform on, it kind of keeps it snug, I guess, so it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy. That is
It
a
is.
crazy way to look at it.
I
But
mean-
it keeps everything together.
Well, just so everybody knows,
I
I
didn't
want to
think of it
thank
like that.
I want to thank DJ Man for providing recording today. Thank Big Boom
Mm-hmm.
for being behind the camera and working it. I see you back there sweating and working so hard to keep the good shots going. Thank you so much. And seriously, thank you for hosting.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone.
Say your full name again for me.
Fahad Hussein.
Yeah.
Fahad Hussein.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's always good seeing y'all.
Yes, sir.
Always.
See you soon
Thank
in your show.
Yes,
Thank you. So do you want me to coordinate the
Thank you.
date and time with him?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I'm here all the time. Man. I'm
Is he
here
all-
every day almost.
All right, you heard it. He gave his word.
Yeah, he's coming on.
All right.
Definitely.
Very good. So we'll do a two-part. We'll interview you, we'll do your story, and then we'll bring you on for a live.
All right.
Perfect.
Keep it.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for that.
So I think the.
Is this the way to go?
Yes, this is your way, and let me walk you outside.
These followers.
Now that you make it.
Disciples.
Voodoo. Oh,
And
that's
one of them had a three way at some point. They go,
Or if you can, that ablution for you in yourself.
So now I understand why you guys wear the slip-on shoes so much. You're gonna pray 5 times a day. You gotta be able to be quick about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you have a dog, man?
We can have a dog.
Not, I mean, for a pet.
Well, yeah, pet. We can have a dog as a pet, but the thing is that we keep it outside of the house. We don't keep it inside of the
Even
house.
a Chihuahua?
No, we don't. Our people will not keep a Chihuahua because it's gonna die. Such a cute, yeah. It's in our countries there, but people who keep dogs, they make a dog house outside. They just don't keep it inside of the house.
The cat?
That's yeah, every day.
The cats are out there.
Like this
Cats are walking the mosque, and we don't run.
What's her name?
So,
We in the military.
Yeah.
We can have 50 cats in there when we pray.
Saraya.
That's
So y'all like cats?
nice.
Oh yeah,
I told them cats can be in here while we pray.
yeah.
That's
They can come in the mosque too, and they.
cats are like my least favorite
If you
domesticated
go to
animal.
Turkey, they have a lot of cats, and they if you go inside the mosque, you would see them inside the mosque.
How about that?
Yeah. So,
Me and this guy eat the same bacon. Beef bacon. Look, he like.
I was gonna say, are you talking about the past? What are you talking about now?
Beef bacon. We both eat the same place. This place called Chloe's Burger.
Yeah, in the mall.
And they said halal pepperoni pizza. I'm gonna bring some Friday for everybody.
Oh,
Man, but halal pepperoni. I'm serious.
beef pepperoni?
Beef. 100% beef
I
halal.
didn't know that was a thing.
The same
What does halal mean?
Halal means that we sacrifice it. We have to slit the throat.
Okay.
We have to say it in the name of God. We take this life in the name of God. And when we say that and we slit the throat and bleed it out, that's
So
what
it's an
halal.
area just like this, man.
And it's just plain, and it's foreign raised. There's no additives or preservatives in the meat or anything. It's fresh meat.
Get on the ground.
Fresh.
So I raise my own beef,
See,
Oh, really?
but I don't cut it.
You put
Then how you shoot it?
outside
No, I take it
ankle.
and have
I
it.
put it outside.
Have it slow.
So somebody's gonna slit
You
the
got
throat,
to
right?
engage and try to.
If you bless it in God's name, that would be good.
you can do it like even if you like
You get the
put
stop
the
over.
picture, name of
No,
God. man.
people in Quran it says that Muslims or people of the book, meaning Christians and Jews, they slit the throat and take the name of God. Like in the name of God, I take this life,
Yeah.
and that would become
So
halal. We can eat.
but it's way more personal.
Oh no, so I can eat with you and you. Hey,
So that's wild.
But if we take God's name over it, yes, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's okay. So,
Now you got.
and Jews are very particular about that. That's why they have kosher.
Yes, I know. No, they're very.
So we eat kosher.
Yeah.
We eat kosher.
Exactly.
I don't know where they come up with this idea that Muslim hates Jews. It's just not possible.
We would look
Yeah,
at
it's not-
We eat kosher.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very similar, and we don't.
Coaching right there.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there's a lot of Jews in New York, and we had a lot of meetings and what do you call it, interfaith meetings with Jews
Coaches.
every time, all the time, and they all agree that whatever is happening outside of the U.S. should not affect our relationship here in the U.S.
That's good.
And that's not Jewish. That's not based on Jewish tradition. That's based on political agenda. Whatever is happening inside of Middle East, that has nothing to do with Judaism. That's a whole different political, agenda that we have. And when I come to Israel, I'll show you some of my videos.
Yes, do that. Bring pictures.
Yeah, I'll show you pictures.
rabbis, Jews, man.
I've been in so many synagogues.
Yeah.
They invite us, we invite
That
them, and
teaching,
we eat their, once they say this is kosher, we eat their meat.
PJ Locke, that's in the
And
league.
that's what I have the privilege of having,
Yeah.
to meet with a lot of Jews in New York.
Was in,
Because New York is a
PJ
Jewish
Locke,
city.
but the coaches that coaching PJ Locke.
We always say this before we in the name of God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here's the playoffs.
This
Parsons is at-
Yes.
In the name of the God. But like, Christians do that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, whenever I would go to these Thanksgiving dinner, some Christian families would
We gotta
invite
do
me.
something different.
We'll just sit and take the name of God and
Colt squad.
take that culture.
I'm
As
grandpa.
a clergy, I've been, I have had visiting many Christian homes, Jewish homes, especially in Thanksgiving.
That is good. See, that was a great.
That would be a trip.
Yeah.
Like, like don't tell my family and just have him come over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. They gonna-
Don't say nothing. Just like answer the door. Hey, everybody, this is the Imam.
What did you just do?
They were looking at us crazy, and then bring a backpack. I bring a black backpack.
No, it's Texas. Everybody got
That
guns.
would be more like a Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make that a more of a Halloween event.
We walk in.
That would be
This
amazing.
guy's crazy, man. This guy's not love,
I
man.
could do it.
Yeah.
I love this guy though.
Put some books in it. Where it's heavy. Where it's heavy.
Before the show, I was like, man, I don't know, DJ, man, if I'm gonna do this, man. But
He
when
was
I met him, I was like, you know what? It was good. It was a great setting, man. Like, it was like.
I just sit in the corner and pray. Final prayer.
Yeah, I hate it.
That's what Gandhi did.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as
I hope.
Yeah.
I pray everywhere. Though. That could be a wall. If it's prime time, I'm putting rug on.
You do it on the floor at Walmart?
Man, I have. Anywhere I met, I just don't. I'm not gonna block traffic or anything, but I saw them rug on spraying.
One time, what happened is I was traveling somewhere, and I couldn't find it. So I have this truck. So I just put the mat on the back of my truck.
Get up there and shake his hands.
Why not?
Anyway, man, I love praying at the mosque. That's my prayer. I got a busy schedule, so I make it as much as I can. But my favorite place to pray is the mosque. Then you get more rewarded from God.
But just Saturday.
People who are like religious people, no matter what faith they follow,
Right.
they're usually nice people, humble people. They have a good heart.
He's awesome.
If they're genuine, if they're authentic.
Yeah.
If they go by the book,
It ain't.
man, it's gonna make supposed to be kind. Like even if my neighbors, well, even if they didn't believe in God, if I see them hungry, I'm supposed to feed them.
I'm gonna work his
Still.
names.
And still be kind and courteous
Think
to
about
them.
it.
Like it's like,
I
you know, we don't
run down.
like
A church going person will always be kind.
to anybody.
Unless you sit in their spot.
Yeah.
The church people funny about that. When they go in the street,
They got their spot.
they gotta have a spot.
But they got some
Sit in the spot.
they got their certain seating, right? Like it's kind of my little job, man. When they got the host, the people that been there for you, like, I'm gonna see. Hey, this all these. I always see I'm so nice though, man. I'm like, you can have me, brother.
Well, we're gonna get out of your hair.
What y'all gonna eat, man?
We've been teaching class all morning. We do a leadership program.
Okay.
And we were in Port Arthur teaching a class for the city. And so we just stopped in here on the way.
Oh, thanks.
You know, kind of, it worked perfect.
That's perfectly fine. And he just told me that you should be here in 15 minutes.
Pretty solid, easy.
Well, you come up with some questions for me.
Definitely.
Whether it be about Texas, whether it be about Christianity, my faith and how it's been, through my
On camera, we gotta have a bite with pie.
Yes.
Cause he gonna be, he probably make a face like.
It's gonna change your life.
It's a life changing.
He gonna be like, Brother Faris, bring me another pecan pie tomorrow.
Do you like caramel?
would take too bad.
The flavor of caramel? Or do you like syrup? Like
Anything.
maple syrup?
It's not something not too sweet. I don't eat too sweet.
It's not, no, but what I'm saying is it has a similar flavor, like a cross between caramel and
And a date.
maple syrup.
It almost got like a date taste to it. You ever had a date? Yeah. It's almost like a date taste as well. I'm telling you, that's why I love them. Like you gonna love
One of
it.
these days we'll have it.
Soon.
It's gonna be very soon. Set your schedule, come on. Now, the interviews are typically at 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Is that okay?
That's what I'm off.
I'm gonna do one Wednesday too, man. My whole journey.
Apologize?
Yeah, exactly.
I had a rough journey coming up. It was a rough journey, man. Like
Definitely.
Well, thank you. We're gonna get out of here.
All right. Thank you, sir.
We'll see you.
Appreciate you again.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting. Thank you, sir.
What?
Is this
I
the?
don't like this guy, man. I love him.
Cameraman.
Going to the secret area.
Man.
Now that's how that you got.
DJ.
Not for you.
I got to put shoes on. Not for you.
Oh, that's the old building.
We got pool tables in there now, punch bags, different kind of games. And then over here, other buildings still here. They got the basketball. Not good.
Could you imagine him shooting the jump shot?
Probably worse than me. Probably better.
He probably do that little rabbit jump shot.
I got a killer verdict.
Mine ugly.
Vertical? No, I'm talking about shot.
Dang, boy, you was sweating in there. Man,